Shalom, coming out with another lesson. Okay, this is gonna be for the Salakia double. First, I'm gonna start off with saying double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and shalom to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth. Alright, coming out with another lesson. This is for the Jakes that love to, like Friday, like to sell, not even that, but that likes to war against their neighbors, man. This is for you, okay? Because you gotta love your neighbor, man. Okay. Get a few precepts on loving your neighbor, because that's what society it teaches you. Menace to society. Friday, the boys in the hood. It's all about hating your neighbor and hating your own kind, and you can't do that. You can't have that spirit on you. You gotta fear the Lord. You gotta do what's right. You gotta, always love your neighbor, because that's all you got is your neighbor. Our people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge, though, and they don't understand that you have to love your own. Because, like J. Cole's song, you gotta love yours. That's all you got, really. At the end of the day. But at the end of the day, that's all you got. You're not supposed to follow the ways of the heathens. You're not supposed to envy the oppressor. The scriptures say that envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, because that's what they teach you. That we supposed to be against each other, but Jake supposed to hate each other, but then turn around and kiss every other nation's ass as if let's be peaceful, But that's because Esau is the father of lies, and that's what he does. And he knows that if he keep us hating each other, he keeping us against the commandments. He's gonna keep us breaking the commandments, which is gonna keep him in power for long. But like the video I just heard, a song I just heard, if you heard it, Joe Bob, Young Dolph, he was shot, and if he keep us killing each other and keep us from, that royalty state that we used to be in, okay, that you see Jake, sometimes they have it in them, but they just can't fully express it fully, because they keep envying the oppressor and choosing his ways. So I'm gonna get Sirach 25:1. And in three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before Yahweh and men: the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. Okay, and that's what that's what this wise man said. Hey, you gotta have love for your kind. He said this was he was beautified and stood beautiful before the Lord and men. Okay, because that's all you got is the Lord and your neighbors. Overall, and the angels. And your neighbors, meaning your wives, your children, your brothers, your dad, your mother. These heathen nations want to destroy us as a nation. The man, the woman, the child, that their spirits come on the earth to destroy us as a nation and as a full people. So we have to love our own kind, okay? And that's what the scripture tells us, that you can't have that. You got to have that knowing that it's all we got. We all we got. Galatians 5:14, for all the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So that's how the law can be fulfilled. You gotta love your neighbor as yourself. That's gonna be you not committing adultery. You're not murdering, you're not stealing, you're not being a thief. You're not doing drugs. Okay, because or not even that, but you're not dishonoring your parents, stuff like that. Everything that you do wrong, you have to understand that that's gonna come back on your if not yourself, mostly, but also the people that you around in your nation and your people. And you gotta have a kingdom mind, like you can't be thinking only about yourself. Because a lot of and that's what this fight is so hard, because it says that in Jeremiah 4, I believe or 5, something like that. Among my people are found wicked men, you know, because our people are wicked. So that's why we can't have that love towards our people, because that's what Esau had taught them, to hate each other, and they're very wicked, and they lay wait and they set traps for men, and they you can't trust the 2/3. So it's a blessing that the Lord bring you into this truth, because you're gonna forever be changed, and you're gonna forever be, like the scripture says, she's gonna exalt you above your neighbors, because they forsook the Lord, and they forsook His ways, and they forsook the righteous. So you're gonna be exalted above your neighbors, okay? Because the Lord have given you this wisdom, these commandments to follow and keep. So you're gonna be set apart, okay? So you gotta love your neighbors, man, okay? And at the end of the day, our neighbors is our brotherhood, man, really, because we know our people ain't gonna wake up. So we got the brotherhood, So we gotta love the brotherhood, and that's what Peter said. Because to hell with the 2/3, man, and that's how you gotta be. You gotta love the brotherhood. You got certain brothers that's wise. You got certain brothers that's very humble. 1 Peter 2:17, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, and honor the king. So we know we gotta love the brotherhood, man. And you got certain brothers that you just gotta truly, genuinely have care for, man. Always watching and trying to do, the thing, certain orders brothers might give out. That it's for the love that they have for you, that they gonna tell you certain things. And certain brothers you might have to wink. Certain brothers might come off around a little off the edges, but if you can see Yahweh Shah in him, bro, it's something about him that's, the Lord chose him to come into the truth for, and that just might be how the Lord works, But the 2/3, man, they're gonna continue to be evil, man. So to hell with them, man. But we gotta love our neighbors, because we know when Jacob's trouble come, even when it says honor all men, in Jacob's trouble, we know that everything and one have a purpose on the earth, even Esau, okay? At the end of the day, man, Esau is here just to destroy us for our wickedness, man, towards the Lord, and and so we know we gotta love the Lord. It says fear Yahweh, right? So we know that at the end of the day, Esau was simply just, created just to reprove us on how we serve the Lord, and we went off immediately, before Esau ass was on the earth. Now, yeah, it was Cain before Esau, but before the Esau was even created, So, hey, man, that's how we gotta do, and stay the fuck away from Jake, because these niggas gonna die, They are. The Lord gonna put them to death. But we gonna continue to fear the Lord, though, and love each other. Because, like I was saying, when Jacob's trouble come, we gonna know that everyone has a purpose, and it's gonna be that it's gonna everyone have a time and place and purpose, and that time and place and it's gonna be Babylon, and it's gonna be for you to get judged for your evil, So yeah, man, with that, hey, Lord's willing, this was edifying. And with that, hey, you gotta love your neighbors. Because and these people are like zombies, And that's my whole mindset towards them, honestly, is that they're just zombies. Like they're living, but they're really not living. You know what I'm saying? They're living, but they're not really living. So I'm trying not to honor these sinful men, because they don't love their neighbor. Because when you sin, you hate your neighbor, man. When you commit adultery, you hate your neighbor. That's why if you sin, your sin is of the devil. Because you disrespect your parents. Who brought you forth, okay, on the earth, okay, who you supposed to bring forth on the earth, and as you see, the result of having evil kids is like having these zombies on there, having these little GMO babies on the earth, who are like crazy, and these Bart Simpsons, man, okay, who are on the earth doing all type of wickedness and folly, okay. So yeah, man, with that, hey, you gotta continue to do what's right in the sight of the Lord, and that's loving each other, okay, and That's why you gotta go out to count, okay? Because at the end of the day, we still hope to pull in the elect to hopefully wake up our people. That the 1/3 that's gonna be of the 1/3. Lord's will, we have that number too, okay? So, yeah, man. With that, hey, you gotta love each other, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.